Hey guys, what's going on? Frank Rich here from Rebuilt Recovery. And in today's video, I want to talk to you about how is it that social media sites like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, maybe YouTube, how are these sites keeping you addicted to pornography, holding you back from breaking free of the chains that are keeping you from growing into the man that you were created to be? Provide you guys with some real actionable tips on how to get this out of your life. But before jumping into today's video, guys, let me remind you who we are and what we do here. My name is Frank Rich, CEO, founder, and head coach at Rebuilt Recovery, and it is our mission to help men break free from the shackles of porn addiction through the power of faith and fitness. Now, we do that in a handful of different ways. First off, right here on the Rebuild Your Life YouTube channel, we are releasing new videos every single day, Monday through Friday at this point. So if you're new to the channel and haven't done so yet, make sure to hit that subscribe button right there, and also turn those post notifications on so you are notified every single time a new video is released. And for you guys that are in the early stages of identifying some of the problems that porn is having on your life and how it's negatively holding you back from stepping into the life that you were created to live, and are curious about what life could look like for you once you're able to remove this habit out of your life, make sure to download our free ebook, guys. It's a 7-step guide to living life without porn, where we walk you through the exact process that we use with our students here on how to identify a lot of the areas in which porn is negatively impacting you, how to then take that and build a proactive plan to rewire your brain, rebuild your body, reshape your heart, and ultimately reboot your life to step into the man that you were created to be. So that's a 7-step guide to living life without porn. I'm gonna link it down there in that first pinned comment below. So after today's video, guys, make sure to download that ebook. Be delivered to you guys right away. But let's get back to the content of today's videos, guys. How is it that sites like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, if it's even still relevant today, how is it that these sites, these social media platforms, are keeping you hooked to pornography, are keeping you in that cycle of constantly needing more and more, constantly returning to seek the release, but ultimately being left unfulfilled, unsatisfied, and in the deep dark hole that you're in right now? So I want to refer you guys to a couple videos. I don't want to make this overly about the neural circuitry, the reward system, because we've done a lot of videos. I'm going to link them up here after today's video, guys. Go look at some of the videos where I had Dr. Trish Lee on. Go look at some of the videos where we talk about dopamine and we talk about how pornography, and internet pornography specifically of today, has hijacked your reward system. So what we need to realize is that we have a neurochemical known as dopamine, and dopamine is it's a reward chemical, but it's released when we're in the pursuit of a goal, not at the time that we accomplish a goal, but in pursuit of the goal. Okay, and then we have opioids, and this is the pleasure chemical. This is released upon pleasure or release or masturbation. So dopamine is the big one that I want to address in this, because it's associated and tied to goals. It's associated and tied towards forward progress or moving forward, momentum towards the future. A lot of people get this mixed up. They think that dopamine is actually at the time of release, but it's in the pursuit. So let's think about what happens on social media site like Instagram. Okay, it's one of these. It's scroll. Constantly seeking more, constantly getting left unfulfilled, but constantly with the ability to just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So as your thumb is going up, as your finger is scrolling that screen, as one picture fades away and you're getting that anticipation of that next video, that's where that stress hormone, that's where that excitement feeling comes. That's dopamine. That's like, oh, is this picture going to be the one that I want? Is this video going to be the one that truly satisfies me? Is this girl going to be the one? So if you're staying away from porn, but you're just constantly scrolling ass pics or booty pics, if you're staying away off of sex sites, but every picture that you're scrolling on your phone is of a girl bent over showing you her ass, think about how that is simply replacing what you've got from the tube, what you've got from the porn sites. So as you're scrolling, you're anticipating more and more, better and better and better and better. But the thing of the matter of fact here is that you're going to be left unfulfilled. You're going to be left unsatisfied, because it's going to be the same over and over and over and over. So what do you do when you're anticipating something great, but you're left unfulfilled? Now you got to revert back to your tube sites. You got to go back to porn and expose yourself to genres more shocking. Expose yourself to types of pornography well beyond what you know is right, well beyond what you know is normal. This is where we talk a lot about, the severity of porn addiction is how it warps you and leaves you needing more and more, deeper and deeper, darker and darker levels of pornography to get the same feeling, the same release. So if you're constantly scrolling on the Instagram, to seek that pleasure, but you're left unfulfilled, you know you're going to revert back to pornography. So that's how it's hijacking your brain. That's how it's hijacking your reward system. It's literally setting you up to where the only thing that you're going to be able to do to get released, to get pleasure, is going to be to revert back to pornography. So one of the first things we do with our students and our clients here in week 1, it's the purge week. It's the house cleaning week. Obviously, it's important for us to eliminate and discard all of our porn-related material. So subscription sites, porn materials, videos, discs, magazines. We want to purge this. We want to get rid of that. Maybe we throw up some accountability software. But the second thing we need to do is we need to look at the people that we're following on Instagram. Okay, is the content that we're digesting daily, is the content that we're looking at, that we're reading, that we're intaking, is it feeding us to grow? Is it feeding us to become better, or is it holding us back? Is it warping our mind to keep us stuck in this pleasure relapse cycle that we're living in right now? So we make our guys, literally, some of them shut Instagram off completely, and this is a great way to start. You know, think about it. Unless you're somebody that's running a business online, unless you're somebody that's a public figure, unless you're somebody that's an online marketer, digital media manager, what real value are you getting out of pornography? That's a great question to ask. Is it serving you? Is it making you a better version of yourself? Or is it sucking away, drying up all of your time? So a great thing for a lot of guys is just to go an extended period of time. Do a detox. Take the app off your phone, shut it down completely, go 30 days, and just do that, and then message me and tell me how better your life is. But understand that replacing your pornography time with just scrolling ass pics, replacing your pornography time with scrolling pictures of girls bending over, replacing your pornography time with YouTube videos that maybe aren't as explicit, but are still creating that same chemical response. If all you're doing is replacing one for the other, then you're not actually accomplishing anything to rewire your brain. You're not actually accomplishing anything to get this addiction out of your life. You're just replacing it with a less extreme, and ultimately, in my opinion, you're going to revert back to the old ways anyways, because you know that this one is going to leave you unfulfilled and unsatisfied. So we got to understand, guys, that when we talk about an addiction to pornography, yes, it is specifically related to internet tube pornography, the streaming sites that are available with an infinite supply of sex and hardcore videos today. That is what we are clearly addressing, but understand that from the root level, from the cause, from the brain standpoint, the wiring, the neuroscience, the mechanisms within our reward center, social media sites, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, they're all are changing and all are altering and all are rewiring and hijacking your reward system just the same. So if you're really going to break out of this, if you're really going to remove pornography from your life, you need to look at your social media use as well. You need to look at your habits around some of these sites and just make sure that you're addressing them both at the same time, simultaneously. Now, I'm not saying that you need to be off social media forever. Taking a purge, taking a short little detox, taking some time away to allow your body to reset, to allow your brain to rewire will serve you long term. So maybe it's 30 days, maybe it's 60 days, maybe it's 3 months that you need to shut it down completely and then return back to using these sites for what they were created for, to network, to build community, to reach our friends, and maybe get some valuable content. Maybe get some content that's going to inspire you to change. Maybe get some content that's going to inspire you to think bigger about what you can accomplish in your life. But if you're stuck in the cycle that you're in right now, and you're taking time off of porn, but you're not sure why is my brain not changing, if you stop watching the tube sites, but you're still consuming Instagram, if you're still on TikTok for hours a day, understand that you're not actually rebooting, you're not actually rewiring, you're just replacing one addiction with another, and ultimately, in my opinion, like I said, I think you're going to fall back into the same habits because these sites are just going to leave you unfulfilled and wanting more. So that's it, guys. Social media, it clearly is keeping us all addicted to pornography. In my opinion, I think we need to purge. I think we need to reset and take a detox from these sites. 30, 60, 90 days, allow our bodies to reset, allow our brains to rewire, and then ultimately start using them to serve us. Start using them to become better. Start using them to move forward in life. So that's it, guys. Frank Chris from Rebuilt Recovery. Like I said at the beginning of the video, if you're looking for some easy, actionable steps, if you're looking for a plan to remove pornography out of your life and become the man that you were created to be, it's that 7-step guide. Link down there in that first pinned comment below. But if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn those notifications on. Frank Chris from Rebuilt Recovery. I'll see you guys tomorrow on the other side.